Thank you. You are appearing before the Senate for the third time, courtesy of the County Assembly of Meru, who seeks to have you removed from office by way of impeachment, and they have cited three main grounds for impeachment. One is that you were invited to appear before the County Assembly of Meru, but you did not. Could you explain to the Senate why you did not honor the summons at the County Assembly?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker and Senators. I did not appear at the County Assembly of Meru because there was a court issue with the impeachment, and I was afraid that I will go there and then it will be termed as contempt of court.
Thank you. You have talked about there being a court issue. Are you aware if the court had stopped the impeachment process at the County Assembly level?
Thank you, Speaker. The court had issued a court order for the same.
And subsequent to the impeachment, did you take any action against the County Assembly for disobeying court orders?
Yes, after they moved and they debated about the impeachment, I moved to court and sued for contempt of court.
Thank you. Subsequently, you wrote to the Speaker of this House informing him of the court processes and the orders that had been issued. Do you recall doing that?
Yes.
What was the date of that letter?
August 2024.
Thank you very much. Nevertheless, you're here today to answer to the charges. You have filed a response, the one that is dated 17th day of August 2024. Do you wish to stand by the response as adduced before the Senate?
Yes.
And all the affidavits attached therein?
Yes.
Thank you. I want to go specifically to the three charges, and I want you to guide me on any evidence that you have adduced, and if the same has been adduced by other witnesses, then you're free to state that indeed that issue has been addressed to your satisfaction. The first ground for impeachment is the ground of illegally revoking the appointment of one Virginia Kawira. Have you made a response to that allegation?
Yes.
You brought witnesses here to testify on that fact, and there was a serious controversy as to a legal opinion that you allegedly received that informed your revocation. I want you to specifically address that issue because all the other issues had been addressed. And I'll be very specific. Did you or did you not receive any advisory from your legal advisor, one Linda Keome?
Thank you, Speaker. I received advisory from the legal advisor. To be very specific, when we were here the last time, I was advised by this honorable house that I should go and do away with any, if there was any illegal appointment. And from that, I called my legal advisor and also the C. Waziri for Legal Affairs and Public Administration, and then I sought their advice about one Virginia Kawira.
Who was your legal advisor that you sought advice from?
Linda Keome.
Linda Keome appeared here yesterday and said that you have lifted her signatures from other documents and or you have forged her signature or used it without her consent and termed that advisory as a mediocre. Why would Linda Keome, an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, appear before Senate and disown a document that you allege she had forwarded to you, in your own understanding?
Maybe due to some political pressure, or because there's a case in court that she has sued me because of terminating her as my legal advisor. Those are among the issues maybe that have rendered her to say that the letter did not originate from her.
Madam Governor, are you familiar with technology to the extent of being able to lift a signature from another document? Are you that conversant with?
I don't know how, no, I don't know any technology about lifting.
Thank you. So your testimony in simple is that there is a personal vendetta between yourself and the advocate who disowned that document.
Yes.
Has the said legal advisor reached out to you personally or through other formal communications available to the county complaining about her use of that signature? Has she written any letter to you? Has anyone from your office been called? Has she called you personally to make that complaint?
She has not called me. She has not written anything to me. I just saw her here yesterday.
For the first time?
Yes.
Thank you. We move on to the next issue. And before I move on, it is your testimony before this Senate, because the actual charge is legally revoking the appointment, that you acted on that advisory to take the action that you took?
Yes, I acted on advisory from the legal and the waziri.
In 2 minutes, Madam Governor. Excuse 1 minute. Mr. Speaker, sir, I am constrained to object to the leading question.
We have my time frozen, Mr. Speaker, sir.
I am seriously constrained to cancel leading the witness and putting leading questions. And he's a seasoned advocate. Perhaps he needs to comply to the rules of examination in chief to avoid unnecessary intervention. I'm greatly humbled.
Objection overruled. Proceed, Council.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. So, Madam Governor, the issue is illegally revoking the appointment of CPA Virginia. Why did you find it necessary, even at the wake of that advisory, to take the action that you took? In your understanding, was the revocation illegal or not? Why did you take that action? In 2 minutes, kindly.
The revocation was not illegal. I'm the one that appointed Leader Keome. I'm the one that appointed Virginia Kawira. And from the original agreement with her is that she would put away the first assignment that was given by the county government, that is financial officer in the county, and then get the new job. But after that, she did not honor the pledge that she promised.
So by the time she took over the role of the CEO of the County Public Service Board, had she relinquished her previous post?
No.
How would that have affected service delivery in your government had you allowed that to proceed?
It could have affected the government because having or holding that position for 6 years, as the government, we cannot recruit any other person. That's why I asked her respectfully to handle one line and leave the public county service officer as a financial officer.
Thank you. Failing to appoint chairpersons of various boards, is it, or rather, what is your stand in respect to that accusation? Have you made any attempts to appoint the chairperson whose positions are vacant?
We took several names for appointment for all the sagas that are in dispute, but to my astonishment that the Assembly have never given a reply or given us a go ahead to have them as the board members.
Your CEC, Legal Affairs and Public Service was here today and testified to that effect. Do you stand by the evidence that he produced?
I stand by the evidence that he produced.
The other issue is refusing to implement the recommendations of the solutions of the County Assembly. Have you ever received, in your capacity as a governor, any resolution addressed to you by the County Assembly of Meru, requiring you to take action against one Harrison Gatobu Nchamba and Dr. Kiambi Aderu Thambura by way of removing them from office? Have you ever received any letter?
I've never received any letter. I've never received any resolution for the same.
Has the County Assembly produced a single communication that is specifically addressed to you as the governor, requiring you to take action for a recommendation they made?
The Assembly have not produced any single letter or any resolution to me, addressed to me.
The report is seen to have been received by Harrison Gatobu Nchamba and the County Secretary. What is your comment on that?
I'm not aware whether he received any resolution or any letter on my behalf.
Would it be prudent for the County Assembly of Meru to forward a recommendation for the removal of these two officers through the same officers that you were meant to take action over, or they were meant to just address you directly on this issue?
That could be the best way. They could have done, just to write to me directly rather than to the Chief of Staff or the County Secretary.
Thank you. You have also been accused of illegally dismissing 3 individuals from the County Revenue Board, from the Liquor Board, and the Meru Microfinance Corporation. Did you have a chance to interact with the same accusation during the last impeachment?
Yes, it was among the impeachment.
Have you taken any other action since the time we left Senate in respect to the 3 names that would have formed the basis for the new impeachment? Have you taken any other action?
Sorry?
Have you taken any other step towards these 3 individuals? Have you dismissed them afresh? Have you recalled them? Have you done anything to their detriment since we left Senate last year?
Yes, we wrote to the County Assembly of Nairobi, where one of them was an employee. In fact, he was being employed at the county government of Meru and at the same time an employee of Nairobi County.
Thank you so much. I want to move on to the next issue very quickly. You have been accused of gross misconduct by deliberately and knowingly misleading the public that Kenya shillings 86 million had been raised through the Paybill that has been provided for the burial arrangements of a blogger in Meru. Madam Governor, we have watched you in a clip making certain utterances. What informed those utterances, and on what basis would you claim that 86 million had been raised through, rather for this purpose?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker and the Honorable Senators. Yes, I stated that the contributions were made to the magnitude of 86 million. This is because for more than 2 months, the leaders and also the members of County Assembly went around Meru County in all stadiums. That is Kinoru Stadium. They earned a fundraising in that stadium. They raised a lot of money, even though they did not disclose how much was raised from Kinoru Stadium. They went ahead to Mairitatu Stadium, where there were thousands and thousands of people. They raised money from there. They raised money from Maua Stadium, all members of National Assembly, and also MCS. They raised a lot of money. Again, they had to cross-cut across Meru County.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. What was your connection with this issue that you had to make this statement? How was it concerning you that you had to make this statement? How was it your business that you had to make this comment?
It was
Give that context.
Thank you, Speaker. For me to make the statement, the leaders and also the MCs were accusing me of being one of the killers to the young man. And from there, they went ahead and we've started verifying this house in connection to me, that when I came here, maybe I bribed or so, and from that is the time I addressed the media to clear my name and also to shed light about the money that was raised and at the same time to assist the young family get justice not only for the young man but also for the fund that were raised during those times.
This is an incident that was widely covered, and a lot of disquiet was in Meru. What did you do to the family of the deceased, if any? Did you take any action? Did you reach out? What did you do, Madam Governor?
I tried to reach out to the family, but unfortunately the person that I sent there, one of my supporters, his home was touched because he was associated with me. I continued now to call media at least to see that the money which was raised was given to the family.
Thank you. Let us watch VKM4 and VKM8 very quickly. We may need the help of the translator, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Sergeant at Arms, kindly usher in the translator.
If we could have the time frozen as well, Mr. Speaker, sir, as we wait for the help of the translator. We can now play the video.
Onyo, mwere yo, ukiadroya kiresidence gavana.
Tunapeana onyo, hiyo mwili tutaizika kwa mboma ya ungavana.
Tudemo dika, tureenda siya kofi ya untuko shonde.
Isikiki vizuri.
Can we repeat that part kindly?
Onyo, mwere yo, ukiadroya kiresidence gavana.
Onyo, mwili huo tutaizika kwa mboma ya ngavana.
Tudemo dika, tureenda siya kofi ya untuko shonde.
Kila siku tutakuwa tunatafuta mwenye aliua sniper.
I object to that line of translation. It is grossly misleading, Mr. Speaker, sir. I fully understand the Khmer language. It has nothing to do with
How many translators do we have out there?
We have, wait.
Is he the only translator we have? He's the only translator we have? There are two?
We have two.
Bring in the other one. As a translator, there can never be any doubt cast upon you. Proceed.
Onyo, mwere yo, ukiadroya kiresidence gavana. Tudemo dika.
A warning, if that body is found at the home of the governor.
I think we have a serious problem, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Oh, kindly, can we, let's pray, kindly.
Translator, do this. Face the other side, don't face the screen, because you're translating what is in English to Meru. Just face the other side and simply hear the Meru language and translate it.
Yes.
Onyo, mwere yo, ukiadroya kiresidence gavana. Tudemo dika.
A warning, if that body is found at the residence of the governor, well, I won't bury that body.
Tureenda siya kofi ya untuko shonde.
There is the sound is not that good, kindly.
We all can hear, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Okay, just replay.
Onyo, mwere yo, ukiadroya kiresidence gavana.
A warning, if that body is found at the residence of the governor, I won't bury that body. It will remain there forever. Until when we come to get the one who killed Sniper. And if it is not possible, we'll take it to Senate. Because those are the people who brought back that person who killed Sniper. And we will fight, and we don't fear. Play on.
Mr. Speaker, sir, we can pause a bit. We had provided a transcript of those utterances. They are contained at volume 4, at page 6, because I am dissatisfied with that translation. Perhaps senators can retreat and look at it and compare with a more qualified translator. We can have the next clip.
Your Sniper.
The body of Sniper. We'll take it route in Kenya. We'll take to Senate. We'll take to Tigania. We'll take to Impeachment. We will take to Igembe. And we will take to the county.
Thank you very much. Madam Governor, what transpired after those utterances were made against you and connecting you to the death of Sniper? And kindly, as you answer that, be mindful of the fact that it's an issue that is alive in court.
After a lot of public rallies and the leaders accusing me of killing the Sniper, a team from DCI came to my place. They searched everybody, took all our phones, and made even my last son, who is 16 years, to write a statement for the same. And after that, they arrested my brother, who is my small brother. I tried to ask them as to why they did so. They said the investigation is still on, and I believe that justice will be served also as we serve justice to the Sniper's family. My brother will also be served with justice. But to me, Honorable Speaker and this Honorable House, I've never even thought of killing, leave alone killing. Even thinking is very far from me.
Thank you. So is it your evidence that you are thoroughly investigated and you have not personally been in any way connected to this murder and you have not faced any charges?
I have not faced any charges. I did not even record a statement for the same. They came to our place, that is the governor's official residence, did the investigations and went away.
Counsel for Governor, I'm informed your time is up. What do you say?
Mr. Speaker, sir, I am truly saddened by that fact. I know we've had serious issues of mismanagement of time. That is a fault on our side. If I can have just 10 minutes with your kind permission, this is a very crucial witness. She's the governor who is facing the charges. 10 minutes, I believe, will do us justice in this matter. I will be done in 10 minutes.
Because it's her career that is on the line, and she only has today to fight for her career, I'll give you 20 minutes.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, sir. I am really obliged. Madam Governor, so you confirm that the criminal investigative agencies within the country were involved in this process?
Yes, the criminal investigative agency were involved and they came to Meru for more than a month to do investigations.
By the time those utterances were made by the people we have seen doing them, had investigations been concluded or begun?
Not even begun.
They had not begun.
Yes.
Did you make utterances during the course of the investigations? Did you make any public statements in respect to the issue during the course of investigations?
The only public utterance that I made is about the amount that was raised during that time.
During that time?
Yes.
Thank you. We have been told that you have caused a lot of problems to the widow of the deceased by claiming that she's cohabiting with an MCA. What do you say about that issue?
That is very wrong. I've never uttered such. In fact, maybe they think by the time I said that the MCA is being hosted by the sniper's wife was being hosted by an MCA, thought that I was alleging a male MCA, which was not.
Which was not the case.
Yes.
We have seen in the clips saying that they will take that body to various places. Have you witnessed them doing exactly that? And if they have done that, who has done that? And what is the target?
The target was just to victimize the governor, and they had the purpose that immediately they raise alarm and also continue telling people the lies that I'm a murder sniper. I will take plea, and immediately they will impeach me and bring another impeachment motion out of that.
Thank you. Madam Governor, there is an accused person in that murder, one Chris Kiambi, and you have been told that you have continued to pay him despite him being a murder suspect. Number one, I want you to confirm if you know the said individual and if he works in your office.
I learned after the investigations were over that he's an employee of county government in the Department of Communication.
There is a letter of appointment that appears at volume 2, volume 6 of the County Assembly's documents. Who is the author of that letter of appointment?